I think. Down, 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 down. Woohoo! We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Total Talk Live, show 49. Can you believe we're nearly at the 50 mark? How are we all doing? Project Piper Customs here. And yes, I have a beautiful panel in front of me. We're still waiting for one more. So wait for one more. But yeah, hit that like button if you could, please. And yeah, just let us know in the chat how you've been. And welcome, everyone. So we've got Zach Humissa. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's turtle time. You damn straight it is. Who we've got here? We have Turtle Comic Studios. So what's going on with LootCrate? We'll get to that in a moment. We've got some other things to chat about first, but yeah, good old LootCrate. Unbelievable. But yeah, man, so I'm joined by the wonderful Maverick 5 UK, as always, rocking the old hat. Look like Del Boy, mate.
Yes, man. But no, I'm feeling the old flat cap today. So good day to you, sir.
Why not? Good day to you as well. I wish I had one. But yeah, it's been a beautiful day here in UK. Makes a change. And we are here joined with our very special guest. It's been a while since he's been on the channel. Massively overdue. Mr. DRIPMODE. How did you say your first name?
It was Jair.
Jair, that's it. You say it so fast in your videos. I'm like,
I always.
Yeah. Well, we just like to call him Drip over here because he is dripping with charisma and swagger. Look at that, man. Look at him, handsome devil. All good, but it's happy to have you back on, mate. I'm glad you're doing all right.
It's a pleasure, man. I miss you guys, man. I was like always talking shop, you know. So.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. And now we got the juiciest week of them all, man. Have you been keeping up with all this shit going down?
Well, you're the one that I'm keeping up with, so that's why I'm like, oh, I didn't know about LootCrate. Oh, that's crazy.
Okay. Yeah, juiciness emerged even more now, and it's kind of shed some light onto what possibly may be the reason for their silence and their delay. And it's yeah, we'll definitely be getting into that. And of course, the massive controversy and opinions. And also hype for the NECA van that the turtle van that NECA revealed. Finally, we were due for a reveal of that in December, from what our sources told us, but it never happened. But I'm glad they finally revealed it. And of course, they just spanked our ass with another pre-order right after the secret of use stuff, not giving our wallets a time to breathe. Oh. But yeah, but before we get into all that, and as we of course we wait for Pietro to roll in. Got to love the saucy Italian in his lateness. Let's go around the horn and see what did you pick up anything this week, Mr. Mav?
I did indeed, mate. I got a nice little haul come through this week. So I got through
that funky shit.
I got through my turtles. So definitely got 2 sets so far through. I got Leo and Donnie and April and Mikey. So really like these guys. They're really nice. I'm not disappointed at all. So
that's good to hear.
Just opened up a Smith's toy shop near us, and Tom mentioned it on the last show that these guys are peg warming, which he's not wrong. When I picked up a retro carded Vision.
Oh,
this they were giving away £6 off coupons. So this came in at £9. So this is going to be a future custom for me.
Bargain, mate. And it's already a white base body. You know how much of a bitch white is to paint on an action figure.
Definitely. It just, that Bucky Cat body is just like it's a blank canvas perfect for customizing. So I've got some good ideas for that.
Nice.
I also got a very good friend of mine sold this to me for a good price. So this is the SH Figure Arts Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
Beautiful.
I'm all in on the SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball line, so yeah.
Nice.
You got picked up, and then finally I got the Ultimate Casey.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Wow.
I know. We're gonna get into a bit about that just when we get around to me. Yeah, it's quite interesting. Kind of segues into our next our topic really. But yeah, so yeah, Ultimate Casey came through finally for us here in the UK.
Exactly. Yeah. So
beautiful.
It's for this to come through, but he's definitely gonna make the shelf, and then my Casey from a 2-pack, he's definitely gonna get customed into a Last Ronin Casey. So
oh yeah, you saucy minx, absolutely. Forgot all about that. Yeah, absolutely. Now, Jay, just because I find it absolutely hilarious, do you mind holding up your Bronx one more time just to piss Maverick off, please? I bathe in your disappointment, Maverick. I'm sorry.
There we go. Look at the beauty. Look at the beauty. Here
I'm just so out of reach. I've been seeing pictures of him, and he does look awesome from what I've seen. You know, people doing some awesome stuff with him, and he comes with the cloaked wings, right?
Right. That's what I really was going crazy for. It's like I love the way he looks with the wings, you know, wrapped around his body.
Absolutely.
You know, really nice.
And as imposing as he looks with the wings out. With those caped wings, man, you save a lot on shelf real estate for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
yeah, he's pretty big. His wings.
Am I back?
You're back now, mate.
Back.
Cool. Yeah, his wingspan's huge. And Pietro, hello.
Hey.
What up?
Oh, you're muted, mate. Can't hear you.
Test.
There's some technical difficulties. I can't even speak. I'm having technical difficulties. We'll be with you in a minute, mate.
Yeah, we don't hear you yet.
That's all right.
He thinks the earphones.
Yeah. You crack on, mate. You crack on trying to fix your audio. Don't you worry. Yeah, you sort yourself out, mate. But yeah, now we've got a little few people in the chat. All right, let's have a look. Appreciate you all from rolling in. If you could hit that like button, please. That'd be give it a little tickle. Go on, lovely. Yeah, so we got P. Mercado. Hello. So we got P. Mercado. Hello, all. Configurations in the house. We got Cult Creations by Glenn Page. Hi, guys. Special hello to my good buddy, Jaya.
What up, Hope? Yeah.
We got Does Machines, the one and only Does Machines 84. You can rock on, dude. Love you, man. What up, fellows? What up, indeed? It's the Diorama King. Yeah, we got two of them here. Which one? Yeah. Can't pick sides now. You've got to include everyone. Indra, hello, everyone. So what's happening with LootCrate? First, what's happening with you and your accessory set one? Regale us with the tail. Are you still on hold of it, or are you having any more luck? We are invested, as we said. So yeah. How are you getting on, Pietro? Can you hear us now?
You hear me?
Yes. You sound like a robot. We can hear you though.
Yeah, I'm gonna change to the iPad.
Okay, mate, no worries. No worries. You crack on, mate. You crack on.
Thank you. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. So with the LootCrate stuff, we're going to... oh, there's my glasses. We're going to get into that in a minute. Of course, one big topic we do want to tackle this week is obviously the big one that came out before all the LootCrate drama. And before that, I haven't shown you what I've got. It's pretty much going to rehash everything that Maverick got, because obviously these landed in the UK. Bosh. Have opened them up.
Oh.
So only these two sets so far. We're still waiting on the shredder in the other one. I also, because I haven't had this figure since I was working at Forbidden Planet, and I was around that time when the movie came out, and I recently watched it again, and I thought, fuck me, I love that figure. I want it again. I want to do some shots with it. And it is the black and white Marv from Sin City.
Oh, amazing. Nice.
Yeah. It was in the NECA statue phase with limited articulation. So, you know, it's going to be a bitch to do something with it, but, you know, something like this.
Is that the Diamond Select?
I think it's a NECA one.
Oh, it's a NECA one. Oh,
the old school NECA one. Yeah. So it may just be this very pose, but I'll work a fancy background for it. But yeah, I want to try.
It looks pretty.
Oh, yes, exactly. So pretty. So, yeah, I'm going to try my hand at a black and white photo. And, of course, you know what this is. Unlimited Casey or Ultimate Casey.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, obviously, we've only just had those land here in the UK, whereas in America, they've been out for quite some time. On the flip side to that, we've had the Ultimate April for quite some time, and that's only just started showing up in American retailers now. And sacrilege, absolute sacrilege that it is, you guys got the Duffneys. That's fucking wrong as hell, man. So we, as international retailers and AliExpress, obviously, got the good knees with the single release, and you guys get the Duffneys. Hopefully, it is literally just a first wave muck up, and any restocks your Walmarts get are going to have the new ones. I don't know what's going on there. I think it's quite wrong, but yeah. In terms of
I did not know that.
Yeah. I see loads of people being like, "Oh, what?" And it's the yeah.
How old is that stock though? Like where's this stock of old April knees been sitting for so long and it's only just coming out? Like surely we did have got rid of that ages ago.
I know. I think they've just loaded a van wrong with the leftover stock from the old NECA pre-order, and it's just like, oh shit. So yes, feel sorry for you guys. Hopefully your restocks will have the regular knees. Until then, you're gonna have to make do with the Saucy Farm Pack 2-pack. But Pietro, are you back in the room? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
There you are. There you are.
Yeah, sorry, I had a problem today with my MacBook. I tried to update it, and now it doesn't work anymore.
Fucking Apple.
So it's stuck in, the updates. So I switched to my old laptop. Doesn't work well.
Never mind.
The iPad, the power is down, and the camera is up, so I can charge it while I'm using the camera.
Oh, man.
So,
there you go.
Hey. Hello.
so
There you are.
without.
Whoa, Pietro's taking us for a ride.
There we go. So, how are you guys?
I'm spent. I need a cigarette.
Okay.
Yeah, mate. We'll enjoy you in story mode for now. That's fine. It's all good, mate. It's all good. So yeah, let's crack on. So in the chat we got. Oh my god.
Let me use it. Yeah, I can use it like this, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, it's a bit weird. But
As long as your gorgeous face is in it, don't worry.
I try to find something to lift it up. All right. Sorry, guys.
All right. No,
we can start the show now. We're good.
There we go.
I'm talking about
yes.
The
New knees.
yes.
Ooh.
I decided to pick it up this last week after I don't know how long it's been in UK already, a few months.
Yeah.
But yeah, I said okay, it's time to buy.
You might as well stock up, mate. You might as well stock up because I had one pre-ordered. I actually had two pre-ordered by accident. I obviously had the one. Did I have one from the NECA store? I can't remember. I think I must have done because obviously I got one with the dodgy knees, which is in there, and then I got one from the UK pre-order, which had the new knees. That snapped on me because I'm a dumbass and just you know what it's like with NECA products fresh out of the box. And then, but there was, our UK retailers had loads, so I just picked up another one. I'm not gonna cry about it, you know what I mean? It happens. It happens. Rookie mistake from someone who's not a rookie. It happens though. But Pietro, did you pick up any other goodies?
Not really, but I got from my friends. I got the code and the badge. No. Then all my pre-orders and.
Christ, yeah. You got your money tied up with the NECA store, like pretty much all your assets are tied up with the NECA store.
How much? I don't know, more than 1,000.
Yeah, absolutely. Did anyone here catch Judith Hoag's live that she did on Turtle Tuesday?
Yeah. April for April.
Yeah, April for April. And we got a feeling, obviously, she's doing a whole month of each Tuesday in April. And we think that by the end of it, she may reveal like potentially something new. And we're thinking that something new is probably going to be the Bride of Frankenstein, because they did approach her about using her likeness. So hopefully that's what that all culminates to. This one was all just about catching up and showing off the farm 2-pack and stuff like that. But I will say that it was quite funny when she did say that she picked up last week and then immediately texted Elias Cortez, who played Casey, and said, I don't think he's seen it yet. And I'm just like, yeah, he has, love. I have the receipts to prove it. It's in my comment section. But I love how my friend Tony, there he is in the chat. I'm here. He is an absolute savage. I caught what you said on Judith's stream, mate. Just straight in with the comment. I didn't get no coat, but I got the dodgy knees straight away. But she is aware of the dodgy knees herself, and she's quite happy that the 2-pack has the good ones. So it's good that she's aware of it. Now, once Pietro's fiddled himself silly,
I'm trying to find the solution. You're good there, mate. You're good. As long as we can see a beautiful diorama's behind you. There you go. But yeah, let's crack on with a bit of chat. Ionis Paula, you have some awesome names. I say awesome because I can't pronounce the one of them. Hey guys, good to see you. Good to see you as well. And welcome JF from Indra. Tony, I'm here. Yes, you are.
And configuration, I think AliExpress sell the all April with the good news to UK retailers. That's the best explanation. I don't know. Just our legit UK retailers have them. Who knows? Oh, if you've lost me, I'll hang on. Should be all right now. But yeah, so everyone in the chat, appreciate it. And yeah, so turtle van time. Who's up for some fun? Okay, so let's just go over here. Let's go share screen. All right. I'm waiting to get into this. Okay, all right. So as you know, on Turtle Tuesday, with the end of the Secret of the Use pre-sale, they immediately threw at us the turtle van finally. And of course, showing out those pictures. It was on the Monday, I believe, and then they said it will be available tomorrow for Turtle Tuesday. And yeah, the internet had a bit of a meltdown. Everyone had their opinions. You know what the internet's like. It's like giving everyone in the world a microphone and everyone has to listen to you. So we all have some opinions about it. But let's just go around the horn and just get some first impressions. How did you feel when you first saw these images? Let's start with Mav.
It wasn't good. it was just, when I saw it, I was just immediately, something was not right with it. I just immediately was like, the proportions of it just do not seem like, it seemed really not long enough. And just that, the shell on the back, the hump, it's just, I was disappointed. I was just like, all this wait for this? Like, I think it was just such a build up to like, oh my, like NECA are just going to blow Super 7 out the water. This underground arsenal, they're going to smash them to bits. And then you see it and you're like, oh, well, it's not an overall positive experience.
I've had better experiences myself.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I will echo the sentiment, and we'll move on to how Drip and Pietro feel as well. When I first saw it, like yourself, it is exactly the same thing. All this build up, we think they've got to smack it out the park. We feel they've got to, because in my opinion, the underground Arsenal one, shape wise, and obviously the base body of the van itself was like, that's perfect, that's spot on. And seeing that, yeah, I was kind of like, oh no. And yeah, I just thought it looks really square, really blocky, and it's got a fucking tumor on the back of it. But the deco itself, in terms of the paint job and all the other details, lovely. Okay, the muted yellow, the nice greens. And yeah, that obviously is absolutely brilliant. But I was like you, I was a bit taken aback by the style of the shape of the van that they went for. Myself. But yeah, obviously there's a couple more people here want to get their opinions, and let us know in the chat as well. What did you think when you first saw these images? Honest opinions. It's okay. It's okay. No one's going to cancel you here. But yeah, Drip Mode, how did you feel when you first saw these?
I thought it was a pop toy, you know, because I was like, why is it so squared, you know?
It's a good point.
Like some Minecraft, you know, version of it, you know. But yeah, same feeling. That the paint job, the detail is beautiful. It's just, I mean, it's NECA. Come on, you guys are being, you know, celebrated by, you know, this Ninja Turtle like era of, you know, giving us all these amazing toys, and then you're doing this. Like, I'm pretty sure they sat there and they're like, man, they're gonna like just, you know, burn us or roast us for this, you know. So it was interesting. And then yeah, the back, I was like, you know what? I like my women with, you know, back, but not my toys.
Exactly. Baby got back on this one.
Yeah, back.
Yeah, absolutely. She's got a nice rear end on her. But yeah, it's like when you know a woman's got butt implants, you can tell a real one from a fake one. And it's kind of like, yeah, this is just all kinds of just solid plastic at the back there. Pietro, the man who's been waiting for this the longest. I know you. Just tell the world how you feel.
I mean, I feel the same, guys. It was something I didn't even think about it. I was sure it will be like amazing, and then yeah, the result is not the best. unfortunately. I like the details. I like the colors. I like all the little props and stuff. But yeah, the squared front is terrible. The teeth are terrible in the front. And the back, of course, is too high. Definitely a no. I'm still hoping that they're going to make some changes, but...
Funny you should mention that, because that was one of the big debates online. As you can imagine, there's a gazillion different turtle Facebook groups. There's obviously Twitter and comment sections and story posts on Instagram. And as you can imagine, the debate on the hump and the overall shape of it was just all that anyone could talk about. Yeah, people saying, no, it's wrong, it's rubbish. People saying, what are you talking about? It's screen accurate, you're fool. And the insults flew left, right, and center. And it was entertaining. But again, it's like, hey, this is what happens.
I mean, accurate. In some episode, it could be like that, but it doesn't mean it's accurate. There's mistakes in animation.
Yeah.
So you have to go from the model sheet or something, the percentage has to be, most of the episode is lower.
Yeah.
You can say it's accurate. No, it's not. It's not. Even the square.
If you Google the turtle band from the cartoon, every picture,
we've got some comparison
you will not see the back that high.
No, it should be just about like where the gun starting.
I have a comparison. Level. I have a comparison picture to show. I'm going to get to that as well. But yeah, it's just funny you should say hopefully they make changes, because it does say prototype shown, final product.
Yeah, but they always say that.
Yeah, it's true. And with that stop motion animation, I can't imagine they're just going to redo the whole van and then
Yeah, and really, I don't understand the front that flat. I really don't, because it's. I mean, you should give some, shape.
Rounded. And we're going to see some comparison pictures. But in terms of comparing it to the turtle van,
there we go.
A gentleman on Facebook put these lovely pictures together. And just to give you an idea, now obviously, yes, there was a major amount of continuity errors in the show. There was all sorts of stuff going on inside, but majority of the time, the basic shape was still there. As you can see, instead of it being a fucking tumor, it's more of a step upwards. As you got this ridge, and then it's just flat top. And
it's flat.
So
on top.
Yeah, and there have been a couple of Photoshop edits where someone has reduced it, and some have gone even crazier and gone higher. I don't know why that's left a red streak on there, but yeah, we've had some fun with it for sure. But yeah, shout out to this man. Obviously, you can see it's got the rounded front, or is it just flat?
Too boxy. It reminds me of the vintage one.
The flat. The flat front. Now, in terms of like details, as you can see, the interior and stuff, and color scheme. Headlights, they've knocked it out the park, not it at all. And it does.
I love the details. Everything is good. It's just, I don't know, the shape is wrong.
Agreed. So there's obviously, it's from people that obviously haven't seen the show for a while. It's just from our own memory. But yeah, as you can imagine, the internet erupted into a feeding frenzy, as it always does. It's just entertaining to watch at this point. But
there was some laziness in the front, the side window, the small one, the triangle one.
Yes. There's a little sub window here, and they didn't include that.
No.
Good eye, mate. Your eye is fucking awesome, I have to say.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, even the models that they have it in a small scale. Why this doesn't have it?
Yeah.
So lazy.
Yeah. So again, it's not really up for debate. It's kind of people are gonna be no, it's accurate. But just have some fun with it.
It's all right.
It's okay.
It's okay. I don't even mind the fact that it's a bit shorter, a bit maybe not large enough. I don't mind.
Speaking of size, I've got it all prepared today, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Maverick, you yourself put this little thing together here. Now here we have the two of the obviously the NECA up top, and we have the underground arsenal down below. As you can see, the shape alone is just come on now. That's what we're talking about right here. But in terms of size, this really blew me away, because I didn't realize how small this was compared to the underground arsenal. So as you can see, the length is 44 centimeters for the underground arsenal one, and we only have 14 here.
No, 14. Inches.
Inches. Is that inches? Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I'm looking at centimeters. That's what I'm thinking. It's like Dripmode's right. The thing is a fucking hot toy compared to it. Okay.
44 centimeters is 17.3 inches. So that's an extra 3 inches. So
wow,
that's noticeable.
Wow. So actually, the NECA is actually larger than the.
No. 44 centimeters is 17.3.
Oh, sorry. Gotcha. I thought you meant this sort of. Yeah. Okay. So it's still, there's not much in it, but.
Yeah, no, overall it's smaller.
The bottom is bigger.
Yeah.
So I believe the arsenal is a little bit too big. A bit, maybe it should be a bit smaller, just a little bit.
Do you think the underground arsenal should be kind of the same size as the NECA?
No, not the same size. They should be in between. Everything should be in between there.
Well, actually, because JR posted it on his videos, and I didn't realize this was on YouTube, was a little stop motion animation that underground arsenal had put together. And I thought that was just as fun as what NECA did. So it may, if I can get rid of that for 2 seconds. Now, whenever I play video through Zoom on a live, it always comes up a bit blocky, but we're going to try and give it a go. Is that the one? No, that's Pietro's awesome meme. Okay, that's a meme. And we're going to get, so we'll just jump straight into this. So we kind of figured that this is where Trevor got his inspiration from. Randy, please free this man from the basement. He's starting to look more and more like Captain Caveman, or just buy him a hooker, please. Do something. He's clearly desperate right now. Right? He's got it on the brain. He's seeing booty everywhere. Now, we like to have our fun over here, but this I thought was just hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. A nice one for that. But come on, get out of the way. I've got this little drop-down menu. You guys can't see it, but it's on mine, and it gets in the way of my top menu tabs. So there we are. Okay, so this little snippet of their little stop motion. Hopefully it plays all right on this one. So it's a little bit janky, but as you can see, I'm not playing the music because I'll get struck. Obviously the guns are a little bit bigger on this one. But what I'm looking at more so is the guy's hands compared to the, seeing how big this thing is from his hands. I do like that this can fold out.
Definitely. That's one thing that I'm not the biggest fan of on the NECA one, is that it's the interchangeable gun. Right. I prefer.
I'm feeling opposite because I don't like the way it looks because it's foldable. I don't like it because it's not accurate at all. It doesn't look like. I like that it's foldable, yes, but because of it, the shape is wrong.
Of the gun itself?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I believe you because you got the best eye out of all of us.
So even if you fold it, you put the door back in. How much is going to be inside the van? You don't want that inside the van.
I'm sure it will take up some room inside there.
Yeah, you don't want it because if you want to take photos from the inside, do you want to see the gun on the side? I don't think so because in the show you don't see it.
Oh, so it's not detachable. Oh,
Yeah, that's the thing. I think
that's why I believe NECA did that. So that's why I see in between. There should be something in between there.
Yeah, some details and features from the NECA work. And
I like foldable. Yes, but I like it's removable at the same time.
Yeah.
The actual it seems so much bigger, the doors that open up at the top compared to the NECA one. That seems quite thin. Like there's no way 4 turtles are going to be jumping out that NECA roof.
No,
definitely not.
But the roof, they 100% nailed on this, and the shape of the van itself.
And
but I think we all came to the same sentiment because obviously I think Pietro said it first on when we were chatting in the group, and then I echoed it because I totally agree. And then I saw Drip, you sort of said the exact same thing we did. Is if you were to combine the two and have this base body with the details and paint apps of the NECA one, you would have the ultimate turtle van. You would absolutely have it. Perfect. So, but just nice little video there.
We have the side window there.
But even that's a bit strange there. I'll give you that. It's a bit.
The shape is a bit strange, but
I think both the underground arsenal and the NECA, they've got faults. But for me, I think the underground arsenal has more pros than the NECA one does. So if I was to go one way or the other, it would be this way.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And even though, and Pietro, you're dead right on this, it shouldn't warrant for the price you having to do that. But if you did want to, you would have more option to do it with this than you did the NECA, and that is to give this one a repaint or paint some areas to get it looking a bit more accurate, like adding some more color to the roof with the lighter green. You know, depending how far you want to get with it, you know, but you would have paint more. You could be able to have more paint options with this one, even though you shouldn't need to. I get it, but if you did want to get it more closely, if you were to go for this one.
I mean, it's easier to repaint than remake the
it is,
the shape
sure.
from the
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody did.
Yeah. So yeah, let's
I'm surprised actually we didn't get any of the cell shading on the actual van itself, because they seem to be doing that a lot with all the turtle lines. Like, would you guys have liked to have seen some cell shading on the van itself?
Well, I mean, the recent one didn't have the recent turtle doesn't really have the cell shading. It's only the outlines.
Oh, then the new ones.
Yeah, but this one never had, because they are another variant, let's say.
Right. Because the previous one, you see they painted the shadows on the back. Right?
The normal line. No, I don't know if I would like to have a cell shading. I'm happy with a little bit of panel lines. I think is enough.
Okay. Before we finish up the chat, the subject, I do want to dive into the chat because you've been going mental. So we're going to get to you all now, and let's see what you're all saying. Want to hear your verdicts. So let's crack on. Riley Bob, what up, my man? You're our start. Yo, what did I miss? NECA van looks tight, but still on the fence for it. Appreciate you being here, my man. Ionis Paulus, but the commenter should be careful. What if she has the same double jointed knees in real life? Talking about the late April on the live stream. Imagine she just lifted up her knee in a video and it's literally fucked up. Like, no, it's screen accurate. That's brilliant. Excellent. Tac. Evening, Ben and gents. Evening, my man. Great NECA TMNT van. Glad you like it. Indra, I like the art deco on the NECA's van. I also like the 5K Toys one. Yeah, you're kind of sort of in the middle with it. I like the shape of the 5K, like the art deco of the NECA one. Does Machines felt the same way? Back hump too thin ratio was off. Was really hoping the hump was containing a catapult or something. I know it just seems a bit like a wasted real estate. I mean, we have no idea what's actually up inside it until we actually get the van. I mean, Tom suggested it might be where the battery compartment is for the lights. I don't know.
You could see it open up though in the stop motion video. Like, there's a scene where it opens up and it doesn't actually look as though there's any electronics housing in there. It just looks like open space.
Yeah. So it's kind of a bit of wasted ratio in there, wasted space, sorry. So yeah, Tony, glad I didn't even dip my toe into the cartoon line. Mate, you saved yourself from tumbling into a rabbit hole. Okay,
oh my God.
Believe me. It's a beauty of TMNT. You can go dive in at any point. I know what it's like to want to collect everything, but you know, if you want to just hold off on one thing, then you've got your options. Riley Bob, what NECA can say is the price is right and it can be called accurate. But if you're going for a big ticket item, why not go for the home run with what you got? I agree. What did I hear on the streets? They're rushing all this big money stuff out to pay for LootCrate legal fiascos. We're going to get into that, my man. We're going to get into that. We're just going to wrap up the van talk. But yeah, I would have thought if they're going to go all out, go all out. But and also, I don't know if some of the things that we saw in the pictures, let me bring it up again. Apologies. But just going off of the heels of what Trevor said in that Fruish interview ages ago, was that the van would have, and I'm guessing they haven't done this, or if they do, it will be later on down the line, options to have the different looks, the continuity error looks for the different interior pieces. You know, you have all these swap out, or you know, the swappable parts, so you could, you know, deck out the inside. It was like you got here. Obviously, this is the folded gun. Got the chair. I don't know, unless this is it.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's just the back.
Yeah,
the back of the seat.
It's hard to tell. Or maybe they will release.
That doesn't look much.
Yeah,
hopefully there will be more.
Yeah, an accessory pack.
unless you put that piece over like an alternative background, so that, do you know what I mean? Like it, rather than swapping it out for another piece, like that covers up an alternative background. You know.
Yeah. So you can just pop it off and something else underneath it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's strange on that one. It's strange. But yeah. So along with that, and we're going to continue with the chat in a minute.
Yeah, I want to ask Drip, how much was the shipping for the Arsenal one?
It was 14, 15.
Yeah.
All right.
So I don't understand the
curious. Yeah, I was curious on that myself because I did have a look. Because believe it or not, I'll bring it up now. The Underground Arsenal is still available on the 5K Toys Instagram. They have a link to the shop, and in there you can still pre-order it through them. I know a lot of people I've seen in the comments saying, "Oh, it's sold out. It's sold out." I know it's been distributed in other places too, but 5K Toys still have it up on their site, and you can pre-order it. Now, I did check to see how much one of those bad boys would ship to the UK, and it's an extra $110 on top of the price. Yeah, and I was kind of like, "Oh, that was a big kick in the nuts," because I was going to pull the trigger. On the Underground Toy, and I was like, for that, I just can't do that.
No, it's way too much.
Yeah.
For something is not even, licensed.
The one from the Shozy store, if I pre-ordered it a year ago, and because no one was really like trusting it, he was selling it for probably like $20 cheaper than what it is today. Like I paid what it was like for the van was what, $215, $220. So I was like, that's not bad at all for a third party. And now it's going up. So because
it must have been like early production pictures back then, though. Like,
oh yeah, it was just gray. Like,
I
was actually even worried. Like, man, I'm just gonna throw money on something that may come out looking like horrible. And I was glad that what they showed was pretty impressive, especially with the lights. I was not expecting the lights. And so I that's why I was like, all right, fine. But then when I saw the NECA one, I was like, and it's a little bit more expensive than the Arsenal one. So I was like, if I don't like it, I'll just sell it and I'll make my money back. No problem.
Yeah. What's funny is you put the price of both of those combined, and you can get yourself a Super 7.
That's true.
That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
It's insane. Don't get me wrong, it looks great as a fantastical version of the Playmates. It's just fuck that price tag. I thought the battle tank was expensive. Yeah.
That Super 7 turtle van, it's just one of those kids' trunkies, the little cases with wheels on with a few holes cut out of it. That is exactly what it looks like.
Yeah. Put a fucking baby in
that.
Yeah,
no, I mean, Super 7 didn't make a good job. I mean, it's all right, but it doesn't look like the vintage. It's their own interpretation of the van, which I don't understand, because the figures are exactly the same as the vintage one.
Oh yes.
This guy's 400. And he's die-cast. So why would Super 7 think that is this level? And this has lights and sound and
just sex appeal. Look at that thing. Fuck's sake, it's beautiful.
Sound like 400, and that's just plastic. Like, nah.
Do you know what company released that, Drip?
Huh?
Do you know what company released that Akira, that Canada bike?
It's Project BM. So it's medical with Bandai.
Okay.
It's considered a hot toy.
Yeah.
Right.
Just like because like Super 7, like often say, like, we're a smaller company, so that's why our prices are high, because we're not mass producing things. So I just thought, like, if that was a relatively unknown company as well that released that bike and still being able to charge 400, but it's the same for like Underground Arsenal. Like, they came in at a really good price point, and I'm, I can imagine those are not like mass producing those either. So
yeah, no.
I mean,
that 500 price point is insane.
Yeah, I mean, the company that's putting out that Samurai Leonardo, that blew me away on that price. I was like, fuck it, I'll buy 10 of the bastards, right. So the Leatherheads, the Crocodile Dundee, that one, that's obviously higher in price point, but yeah,
take my money. Even if they release the rest of those turtles and their prices are slightly higher, I'll still go in because they just look fucking kick ass. And it's like, you want profit? I'll fucking give you a profit. So I don't mind. But yeah, so yeah, it just makes you laugh on the Super 7. It's like, get it, you're right, they're a smaller company, but need some more bang for our buck, please. So yeah, so around the horn, Pietro, you're going to get the NECA, aren't you?
I'm going to get the NECA because I'm like that. I go for the the licensed one.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Drip, you've got both on the go, haven't you?
Yeah. Both. Yeah.
And Mav, you're sitting it out.
Yeah, I don't do the TOON line because it's just way too deep for me. But if I would have gone one way, I'd have gone Underground Arsenal.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm sitting it out. I would have gone Underground Arsenal. Sitting out purely because one, I've got no room to display it, and I would only shoot it for pictures. And then it would just go into a cupboard and gather dust. But the beauty of it is, I can just go around to Pietro's and play with this one. Exactly. Playtime. Yeah, so I'll just I'll get out all my picture taking feels and spend it with you, sir. So I'll live vicariously through your toys. But yeah, so let's get back into
the big bang.
Gotta get me some of that ass. So let's crack on.
Hey, but I was actually curious. Do you think that they made it higher just because some figures probably couldn't fit in the back standing?
Probably, yeah. I was thinking about that, but who cares? I don't want to put people Rocksteady inside, right?
Right.
Exactly. They don't go in the van. You know how to play with.
Even April is short anyway, so
that's true.
Yeah. So I agree.
It's very weird, very, very weird.
Increase your real estate that way, not up that way.
No.
So disappointing.
Oh, never mind. Let's see. Let's finish the old chat. We got Tony. If I wanted to hear a grown man complain about toys, I'd watch Anthony's customs video. Damn. Yeah, that man's never happy. He knows his figures, but he's never happy. Still, I've told this story, but I'll never forget even when he's trying out one of those food subscription boxes on his video. I don't know if he does them anymore, but I remember watching one when he did. And even when he ate something that he really liked, the best he could get out of a happy expression was, that was it. Just a shocked face. The man's dead inside. But,
he's working on his own figure line at the moment, and I swear to God, he's going to review them and shit all over them as well.
Probably. I know. Yeah, good chance. Michael Bailey. Bailey. It's not a double L, it's an I. Will April's massive head fit in the van? Maybe that's why. I don't know. Zilu, get on and sculpt a new one. Configuration, I would definitely go with the Arsenal one. NECA will not fix the van on its first release. I don't believe that. Also, I don't want to wait a year and a half for this product. Fair play. Good form, sir.
If you know NECA, it's going to be like that. So
I know, but I'm surprised that configuration of all people is not throwing his money at NECA.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
We need receipts. Yeah. We need receipts, config.
talk to your friend Randy.
But we're all still buying it, right? No.
Yeah, we're the horse.
Some. Because winter is coming. No, fair enough. Idra, do you think NECA will make the turtle blimp? Well, I did see who is it? JC from International Toy thing. Yeah, he put out a post saying your move now, put the blimp and saying, come on, race to the finish line.
Does he want to see a sneak peek though?
Yeah.
Want to see a sneak peek? It's funny that you said that because I'm look at this real quick. It's a work in progress.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
All right. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
No.
That's fucking lovely. That's nice, man. The colors, man. The flat colors. You got it.
Right.
You nailed it.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna start working after I'm done with the front. Because right now I'm molding it. Then I'll start doing the outlines and making it look more cartoon.
Nice.
And we will be here for it, sir.
Yes,
Thank you
indeed.
for that. Lovely little exclusive
There
there.
we go. That could be inspiration for NECA.
They need it. Otherwise, Trevor's going to sculpt out of another woman again.
No, the balloon is going to be with two.
Oh, yeah, you're going to have 2 balloons. They're going to have nipples on the bastards. He's just not going to, I'm not hiding it anymore. Oh, dear. It's going to have a face and an ass. That's brilliant. Okay.
But anyway, I don't think they're going to make a blimp. No, I don't know. Maybe the glider.
Yeah, because the glider alone was its own piece in the cartoon. Sometimes they would attach the blimp and just So you're right. If they do, it'd be nice if they did. And if they did, I wouldn't be mad at just a glider, like you say.
Yeah, the only way is to do it like Playmates, a balloon. But they're gonna make a balloon.
God, make a balloon. Fuck.
We're
all complaining it's too big.
The Super Center one. $1,000
It will have nipples on it, I guarantee you. Where am I at? Michael Bailey, grand on turtle vans, mate. If you got it, spend it. You know what is a good thing, and it is sort of subsides all the complaining. It is the fact that there are options out there. You know, and that's what we love as consumers. It's not all under one umbrella, even though I'm sure companies would desperately love to have it all under one umbrella, but you've got multiple choices. Even throw Playmates in there is still an option. So it is good to have some options. And and the end of the day is, if you like the van, go for it. Or more power to you. So, and that's the only thing that matters. So don't worry about people disagreeing with you. Don't you worry about that. As long as you're happy, we're all happy. So we've got Zach Humasa. I'm going to pronounce your surname wrong every time, just letting you know. What TOON turtle character do you hope to see next? Human Baxter Stockholm, Hamada Yoshi with 4 baby turtles, Mona Lisa, Ray, Rex 1, Hokum Hare, Tempestra. Wow. Human Bebop and Rocksteady. I'm assuming they're going to just do all of them. Yeah. What about you guys?
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say that any character in any form that appeared in that show is going to get a figure of themselves at some point down the line, unless it's LootCrate. So I can see them doing all of it, mate. Righty Bob, my first actual car was $500. My first TMNT legit vehicle can be the same price. Super 7 is crazy. Yeah, it's madness. Oh dear. Zach Kumasa, Lotus Blossom, again, can see that happening. Indra Super 7 is too expensive. TMNT configuration. That's awesome, man. That's referring to your blimp there, Jerk. Does Machines, has anyone ordered anything from Underground Arsenal and received a product before? Really wondering what final products are like and if estimated to turnaround times are accurate. It's a very good question.
So my friend Toy Dojo, so he buys mostly imports like Gundams, Bandai, all that stuff. He actually works with them and they deliver. It's just they take a while. Like they take a year, maybe 2 years in delivering their third parties. But when it comes out, the quality's amazing. It's just they take forever.
Inside scoop. So do you reckon with the amount of time you've had to wait now from announcing it to obviously them still putting final product videos and pictures up, and they've got an estimated shipping date as to like June this year, do you reckon that's like kind of that time, or do you reckon it's still going to be quite a while before we see it? Do you reckon it's coming up to that point? Do you reckon we'll see it before the NECA one? Really is a question.
Well, I mean, I spoke to the guy from Show Z, and he said it should be coming out next month. So
beautiful. There you go. Yeah. If you're worried, you're on the fence.
I'll make a video for sure.
First-hand receipts right here. Oh, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Plug that shit everywhere. No, for sure, for real, mate. I'm looking forward to it.
That's one of the points as well of supporting third parties like that by buying the products is that, who knows what we're going to get. We could get a blimp from Underground Arsenal if this sells well for them and the quality's good. Who knows, they could release that next. They could be working on it now. So
yeah, they're legit. And the only way their products are going to, they're going to have to be able to build, grow, put out more product and have that product be better is rolling the dice and supporting them, really. So I'll give you an example. I bought the Stab of Hades. Okay, now fantastic figure to look at. Okay, articulation is very, very limited because obviously the armor and sculpt and the undersuit is very restricting, and obviously being a toy photographer, I'd like my posing, so it's a little bit of shame on that one. But for a shelf piece, beautiful. I will give them that. Yeah. No, it's absolutely beautiful. But obviously there is room for improvement. But that's not going to stop me from buying from them again. You know, I'm satisfied with what I've got and the price I paid, and I got it, and I will happily buy from them again. And hopefully their products, companies deserve a chance to learn, just like NECA. They're making improvements. They may not admit to it. But yeah, if like this, I'm happy boy. I'm a happy boy. And yeah, I don't mind supporting them and giving them money. So we need some more competition. We need some fresh companies coming out, offering some different products, because it may even be better than what's officially licensed out there.
Now that you mentioned that, with that company that's called BST, I think it's called. They're doing turtles as well. Yeah, BST 8XN.
Yeah.
They're coming out with the turtle line, and they just pushed out Casey Jones, and it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Subjects. That's who it's the company, isn't it? But yeah, they're a smaller scale, right? But they really look nice. Like that Casey looked good.
It looks like it looks like the Playmates, but if it was a Marvel Legend, Right. It looks like that, and that's like kind of bang great. It's great for your kids. It's great for collectors. It's great for toy photography and stuff like that. It's all round nice little product, and it's a good. Right. It's another company putting out turtle products, and it still blows me away how much turtles has exploded over the last few years. Still, it really does, and seems to be only ramping up. And I'm here for it, man. Really
it just pushes companies like NECA to kind of like step up the game. Like, if you have got other third-party companies releasing products, it's just going to make those guys kind of up the game a little bit and work faster, work harder.
Mate, it's literally that very thing is happening all the time in the 1/6 scale market. There's so many third-party companies out there that are doing better product than Hot Toys themselves. Of the same characters, and you do you can see the reviewers like Justin's Collection or something, and they'll compare them, because you'll get both, and there'll be pros and cons on both, obviously. But some of these headsculpts, man, some of them will do a reprint or a recast, but other times it's brand new stuff and it looks legit, and it's a third party company. So I can see more third party companies rising in the ranks of our scale that we like to collect, and doing the exact same thing, just pushing the market, getting a bit more competitive. Because if we decide, well, no, we're going to take our money over here, and those companies are going to want to chase us back, and that's what drives competition. So yeah, absolutely indeed. So we finish the chat, and then we can roll straight in to the Loot Crate drama. Tony, at this point, I'd be happy with a full refund from Loot Crate. Saying that's speaking as such, Danny should just be a freebie to all who are waiting. To all for waiting. I agree. At this point, there's still loads of people that haven't got their Dannies. It's mental. Matthew Mendes, appreciate you stopping by. What do you think NECA will reveal at Comic-Con? Anything else that surprised fans? A bunch more TOON stuff. Probably that's when they're going to say, I don't know if it will come out sooner, but probably going to be a good time to reveal Kino from Secret of the Use. And anything else they plan on doing with the Secret of the Use line. Probably stuff around that. I don't think we'll get as much as we did in this virtual toy fair.
Maybe a couple more Universal Monsters.
Sorry, what was that? Sorry.
A couple more Universal Monsters, I reckon, maybe.
Oh yeah, easily. Yeah. Hopefully, some more Back to the Future would be nice. Some Back to the Future 3 would be lovely, actually. Tac, I'd be down for a foot cruiser myself. We need a foot cruiser, and we need
foot cruiser, Super 7, probably.
Yeah, probably Super 7. Would be nice if NECA did the, what was it, what are they called again?
Neutrinos.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Their vehicle, because I'm seeing a lot of people customize the Playmates Foot Cruiser into those cars.
Yeah, yeah, how they call it now.
Yeah, so that's it. I think if Super 7 was to release it, it would be in that like black and purple color scheme as the original toy. Whereas
and
you
more
want
detail.
like a red and a blue version for your neutrinos, right?
Yeah, with back seats instead of the cabin.
Yeah,
that would be good.
I did see a really nice Lego kit actually, where somebody's built out the red and blue neutrinos car, which looked amazing.
Really?
Yeah, it looked really good.
Oh, nice. Was that on Instagram?
I can't even remember where I saw it, where I stumbled across it now, but I think it was like like a third party person has built it, put it together, but it looked legit.
Nice. Yeah, hopefully they'll do something like that. That'll be good. Yeah, people are fucking great. Tac, yeah, I'll be down for that. Spinning Art, appreciate you stopping by. Greetings, everyone. Don't know if you spoke on this before, but have you thought of doing a custom tattoo? I saw some USC BJ Penn figurehead and it looked identical. Well, it's funny you should say that. There's a lot of people in here that probably am aware of what I am doing and what Maverick is doing also. But just let me grab it here. Yeah, it was, I forget the guy's name now.
Hey, Maverick, I'm gonna put
Commander Kit Bash.
Is it that one? Is it that one? I put it in the chat. Is it that one that you're talking about?
Oh, okay.
Let's have a look. There we go. Oh yeah, shit. Hold on, let me share this. Hopefully, I can share.
Pretty cool.
That is pretty cool, actually. I wonder if I can share it. I can actually share this. So let me do that.
Yeah, now I want to do that.
Yes, that's the one. That is the one. So look at that. How amazing does that look?
Perfect.
Great. Oh, yeah. I love it.
Yeah, they just need to do the back seats.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, because I don't like it, because it should be with back seats.
Oh, brilliant. There's no pleasing you, is there? Honestly.
Never.
We should make an avatar of him like.
Yeah. Nope.
I mean, you go so far. Do the back seats there.
You'll see Trevor just like presenting you with a new Peter. What do you think, Pietro? No, do it again.
Like, you should be like the CEO of NECA. Be like, no,
yeah.
The focus group.
I should work with Trevor.
Like the Body Matters group, right?
Just hovering over his shoulder as he's sculpting and just looking at him. No, do it correctly.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, these look rad. But yeah, going on to the tattoo custom, it was Commander Kit Bash who used a BJ Penn UFC head, and it did look almost there, just a bit too big. But now we've done our own using the BJ Penn head, resculpted the tash and eyebrows and shrunk it down. Now I will be cracking back on with this once I've got beginner's guide out of the way, and I will be doing some more casts of these. And yeah, hopefully be trying to find a painter that can help me out and getting some head casts painted. And obviously the boys are getting one. Drip, you're getting one of these too. And yeah, so all good in the hood.
Amazing.
So, yeah, so there we are. So that will be coming soon. That'll be down the pipeline. So let me pop him back.
There you go, Turtle. I found it.
Get into some of the juice.
There you go, Turtle.
Oh, hello.
Okay.
What's up?
Look at this.
In the link in the chat, somebody actually put the backseat for you.
Oh, really?
I love it. He's like, really? Let me check. Let me take out my finger here.
Hey, there we are. Hold on. Yeah, we got it. I don't know. You know he's going to complain about the color, though. You know.
No, he's going to complain about the color, right?
One second. I want to. Yeah. Sorry, Master Pietro. What did you think?
I mean, the back seat is nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's it. Just
okay, but this is this went like Yeah, much better. The details on the side of the car is correct.
Oh, not
it's
just
how
nice.
Supposed to be.
They're correct.
Yeah.
I like it.
But yeah, it's a bit rough though.
Mm.
Yeah, but I like it.
Oh, you're a hard man to please, Mr. Pietro. I like it. Very well. Fair play. That's awesome. That is hilarious. Tony, I just noticed April's store behind Pietro. Is that new or in the works? That's finished, that one, isn't it?
That is old, very old.
Yeah.
But that staircase, that's new.
Oh, yeah.
That needs still some photos.
It's amazing up in person. It really is. It's just as good as the farmhouse dive behind him as well.
Yeah, I want to see you do a picture on that one.
Mm.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like looking over the city with that depth of field.
Yeah. Just need to get a good backdrop printed.
Yeah, that's was the problem last time.
Yeah, we did try it when I was there with in front of the TV, but the harsh light of the LED was just playing havoc with my camera, and I just couldn't get it to blend. So we just need a good big printout. We've got an image. Pietro's got an image he wants to use. It just needs to get blown up a bit. So once we get a big printout of that, then it'll be fine. But yeah, don't worry, that's in the works for when I'm next around for sure. So we go. Indra, regarding the accessory set one, here we go. You're taking us on this tale, sir. I saw it for 120 euros on an online Irish comic store. I'm at the top of the morning to you. But they said they aren't responsible for overseas and additional charges, so I passed. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, makes sense.
Makes sense. I know you could get charged like ridiculous amount with customs and that. No. So the real juice of this evening. This is a big one. So this week there was a publication put out which was actually behind what I think is a paywall to actually read the full article, but someone actually managed to get the full article and they put it online. This is regarding LootCrate. So this is going to be a bit of a read, but it may just shed some light onto why not only are the delays, but also their lack of communication. So let's try and make heads or tails of this. Okay, so this is from the group LootCrate Delay Support Group on Facebook. There is such a thing, and I've just joined. But here we go. LootCrate ex-owners sue buyer over unpaid sales taxes. Okay, and this publication is from law360.com. Okay, so from February 2nd of this year, the bankrupt former owners of pop culture collectible subscription service LootCrate sued the company that bought their business in 2019. And that would be the umbrella company that owns NECA. Chapter 11, bankruptcy, claiming Wednesday in Delaware bankruptcy court that the buyer owes them at least $3.5 million for not paying pre-petition sales tax obligation as promised. This is what they're accusing. In the complaint field in the U.S. Bankruptcy Court of the District of Delaware, debtors, old LCHE Holdings, yada, 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 sued the purchaser, the LootCrate company, seeking damages for a breach of contract, equitable subordination, and fraud. God damn. The New York-based buyer has defaulted on the payment agreements with tax authorities in Texas and possibly other states, and appears to be making preparations for fraudulently shift LootCrate assets into other businesses to prevent the debtors from seeking relief. The complaint says. So it's accusing the Loot company of trying to it's basically a fraud to get themselves out of having to pay tax. The debtors believe that the purchaser is terminating the employment of various of its employees. Need to proofread that. And it is advising that the purchaser is dissolving the complaint. The complainant says the New York-based buyer has defaulted on the payments agreement. Oh, I've done that already. Let me go back up. The Loot company, originally called LootCrate Acquisitions LLC, when it bought the debtor's business, does not have any direct employees and is controlled by entities owned by Joel Weinshanker. That's one hell of a surname. a principal of the National Entertainment Collectibles Association, aka NECA, according to the complaint. Weinshanker has acknowledged that the Loot Company stopped making payments to tax authorities in August 2021 and has no intention of curing the breach in payments, the complaint said. How do you feel about this so far?
A lot of drama in the toy world.
Yeah.
There's some shady stuff going on, definitely. You know, it just makes you worry. And then some of the actions that it's saying that that NECA are doing. So like Joel Weinshanker said that he has no intention of curing the breach in payments. Yet their actions at the moment kind of don't reflect that. They're not trying to acquire as much possible money as possible.
Yeah.
You know.
Because if we look here, that's the not those. Don't want Pietro complaining again. God damn. If we look here, NECA founder Joel Weinshanker takes direct leadership of Ruby's global businesses. So Weinshanker is NECA's founder, and he's taken over the umbrella company that owns them. Okay, so that's just who this gentleman is that's in question. Where's piss off? Come on. Okay, so and also the costume company, which is what Ruby's is where is that the one? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I believe that's what Hawlathon is going through right now too. So yeah, the total outstanding tax obligations under various payment plans is approximately 2.6 million, and at least 800,000 of the payments are delinquent, according to the complainant. The California-based LootCrate had 6 million sales tax liability when filed bankruptcy protection in August 2019, with a 58 million in debt, and that's just page one. There's two of these. That's just crazy. So yeah, they're in a little bit of a legal bind at the moment. And yeah, obviously, if the company that owns NECA, and it's obviously bailed out LootCrate, they're going to try and pull as much money in as possible from every avenue they can. And it just so happens that NECA are putting out pre-order after pre-order after pre-order after pre-order with no break in between. Could that be why there's no break in between? Is because they're just trying to get as much money as possible together to get this sorted out?
And this is following a haulathon as well, where they've been pushing a load of their product at the moment into stores, getting everybody to buy it all up at once. And that's it. And somebody was complaining as well in the Facebook groups that, like, you're crazy for putting down money now for a product that's not coming out until a year's time, which, that's part and parcel of being in this toy business, that you put your money in at first, and then you wait for your product. That's how it works. But I did think that something feels strange at the moment, because why are we getting all these pre-orders right now when these products aren't even going to be released to a year's time? Like, do they need to be all coming in at this time now? So it does feel like there's a reason behind why there's all these pre-orders at the moment.
Yeah, I agree. It's like we're no strangers to having to wait. We know NECA have been making us wait for stuff for ages. Token Ra's our prime example. And it's kind of like, try being a Mezco collector. Where are you, Keaton Batman? It's just, the strange thing is, as you said, it's all of them at one time.
Yeah.
They've even said themselves, they've in prior pre-orders, that they didn't want to, especially during COVID period, they wanted to space it out so our wallets aren't getting clapped, especially at a time when we needed as much revenue as possible to survive. And now it's kind of like, that's gone out the window. No, we want
there's
all your
not even a Comic-Con in the way, like,
no,
to have an excuse. Like, there's just every month, February, March, April.
The only thing that I can think of is that right now the world is going through a shortage and everything is getting more expensive. So even that may affect them. And then they have to now start, like for instance, the Holothon, what's it called? That 4-pack was, I want to say, $20 more expensive than the disguised one, and less accessories inside of it.
Yeah.
Even even the other ones were I'm almost like $10 more than what normally it is. So
yeah, prices have gone right up.
They're not adjusting right, and then now they have this kind of backup, you know, to kind of pay for. And then a lot of the holothons are the Ace the Duck, all these that really probably didn't sell much. And
yeah, shelf warmers.
They have tons of inventory.
Yeah, they're just trying to jazz it up with a new gimmick and try and get you to buy it that way. And it does work on some occasions, but I agree, everything's gone up in price, materials have gone up in price, plastic's gone up in price, and they're budgeting, obviously their budgets, it costs more, so you're going to get less for more money. And just like, for instance, for those of you who didn't get a Danny loot crate, the loot crates last year with the Spirit of Splinter, the box itself had the nice logo text imprint on it from the first movie on the box itself, and all the product inside was movie related. This Danny one had a sticker with the Mirage font on it, and a few of the products inside weren't even movie related. So clearly they cut back on the budget of the packaging as well, you know, and it kind of just seems to be like their budget has just been dropping nonetheless. But this also comes from off the heels. And now I'm in the group where this post was made, and I tried looking for this post and I cannot find it. So I'm guessing the original poster has deleted it, but the internet is forever and the post is still here. And I have no idea if this is anything legitimate, but apparently in this group, there are former employees or current employees of the distributors for LootCrate. And here is a picture. And it says, I think everyone will not get your boxes anymore. They owed suppliers very much. We stopped to ship the goods for them since January. All goods are still in our factory warehouse. And you can see there's pallets of LootCrate boxes. So this was doing the rounds on the internet, but then quickly dissolved and went away. And no idea if this was just a troll or if there was any legitimacy to it at all. We have no idea. But it's timing. You know, they've never been hit with more complaints. You look at what's going on right now. They've taken away their customer service Twitter handle. They're not answering anymore. Apparently their inbox is full up. This is LootCrate's Twitter. NECA have removed the LootCrate option underneath their other companies in their website. They've taken LootCrate off of it. Obviously, they're all being silent, and something has to be going on. So whether it's this legal thing, which maybe this has something to do with, because it sounds very similar. No money's going to them.
They need to be doing they need to be doing a bit of damage control at the moment, I think.
Yeah, it's getting to that point.
Yeah, he managed to make it through all this lawsuit, and LootCrate does survive. How is anybody ever going to trust this company again? Why would somebody put money to them to have a question mark over ever receiving a box from them? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's been so shoddy that they need to kind of repair some of this irreparable damage that they create. Like, they, you know, in the faith in them as a company.
Right.
Which is weird, and I'm still getting emails for new crates from them now. It's just random. One came in the other day. But yeah, as I said, this is affecting all the crates that they supply, all the different gimmicky themed ones, from movies, from games. Everyone in this group is complaining that they're not receiving any of theirs either. So it's not just the turtle stuff; it's everything that they do. That no one's receiving anything. So I honestly don't see how they can survive this. If they do financially, then they won't buy rep.
Yeah.
And I think if any of this comes to a head at any time soon, there's people suggesting that obviously if they do dissolve it, then NECA will just release their figures into their store, their online store, and just pre-order the figs if they've got the stock of them. I saw a post saying that they've got crate 2 and 3 are done. It's just crate 4 that we may never see. So there's a lot of speculation right now as to what's going on, but there's a lot of things coming to light. You know, we're not getting the answers direct from them, but man, there's some shit that's coming to the surface.
I would be surprised if, like, even if like LootCrate, that you never received the boxes, I'd be surprised if through one way or another we don't see these up and, like, say, on the NECA store, because like NECA will have seen the sales. You know, they would have seen how many of each crate will have been sold, so they know the numbers. They will, you know, like the Dark Turtle, that would have sold like hotcakes. Why would they try and turn away all that money? You know, I think they will find a way to make it work.
Hopefully so, because I know the obviously you saw the samples that were being sold in a local comic store in New Jersey. We covered that a few weeks ago, and also in the Randy interview for that Haulathon video on Twitter, behind Randy was the mutated shredder in a box, in the same packaging as the Fugitoid came in. So they have product of the figures or samples of them. So they're definitely, there's some made. So I'm guessing best case scenario that if LootCrate does dissolve, that the figures end up just getting put through, or you'll get sent the figure and I don't know, maybe refunded some of it, because we've already paid. So I'm hoping that we get the product at some form of fashion. That's best case scenario, and hopefully no one's lost their job. It doesn't sound like they have. And also in the same paragraph, then they're saying that people are being let off as well. So hopefully no one does lose their job. Hopefully we get the product, obviously. But people are pulling out and cancelling and demanding refunds. And if we can't get the product, then at least refund us all, so we're not losing out. Because losing out on money is far more, obviously, it's not even a given, you'd rather have the money back than not have the product. So, but yeah, so just thoughts on this. Let's go to the chat and see what you're all saying. Okay, configuration. Pietro should work for NECA QC. That would be time when I will be trust on NECA. You should, mate. You should work for the QC department. Indra, but I won't give up. Dad says I'll get one day. We believe in you, mate. You'll get your accessory pack, don't you worry. Spinning Art, what accessories are you making for the Tatsu? Hopefully you can make the fan from the trading card. I haven't thought about that. I'm still concentrating on just getting the figure down. Once I've got him done, I'll think of some accessories. I'm thinking maybe the smoke bomb from part 2, the fan, and yeah, I can't remember what else there is. I don't think he has much in the way of accessories himself. So there probably won't be much with him. Cult Creations, do you think we will get TMNT Part 3 NECA figures? Yes, at some point. Yes. That's kind of 100% in my head.
Maybe next month.
Yeah, probably. They'll probably reveal them tomorrow just to get more money out of us. I've got more horses from McFarlane pre-ordered, so give me those turtles. Drip, even though you got custom samurai turtles, would you still buy official ones if they released them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm in the same boat. I made me secret to use shirt. I'm still buying the official. That's just a nice shelf warmer to look at until I get that one. I'm surprised I haven't dropped that on us yet. Where am I? Do you think we were configuration? Of course, because NECA love money. They need it right now. Haulathon, secret to use sets, van, like those seem like the big things that would stretch through the year. It's odd to have them all at once and makes me wonder what is left for the rest of the year. It's a good question. Hopefully they're not shooting all their load at once. It's reassuring from Riley Bob. The figures exist, but how do they get to the customer now? Does any company buy them from for pennies on the dollar and distribute, or does that happen and then they disappear? Again, these are new questions now. We haven't even had old questions answered yet. And you're right. It seems like some of these do exist. How would they get them to us, if at all? And yeah, so right now it's all we can do right now is just keep an eagle eye and just report on anything new that comes up. That's why I joined this group, because it's being filled with people posting up their emails. If one of them maybe have gotten lucky and actually gotten a response from them, they'll post it up and we can at least report on that. But for now, this is kind of just the latest of where things are. But it does shed some light onto their absence at the moment. Maybe they're legally bound not to say a damn word until this court shit, fizzles out, which would make sense also. But they, like Mav said, they do need to do some damage. Someone needs to say something, even if it's just a white lie. Just come out and respond to something in some fashion. Thank you for believing in me. Of course. I want Danny for a reasonable price. They're out there too. I saw one guy said he got one for a decent price on the Facebook group. So just keep hunting, mate. Just keep hunting. But yeah, that is everything regarding the LootCrate stuff. Lou, what's popping, people? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Does machines injurious? It's a for Indra, I see them go for about 60-ish on the secondary. Doesn't seem like you'll find it for less than that. Spirit of Splinter is off limits to me. Not to be negative, but I think it's a pipe dream to get for a reasonable price. Yeah, have you seen the price of Spirit of Splinter?
Over 100.
Yeah.
It's mental.
Over 300, wasn't it? I'm sure.
Mate, I saw a post saying someone saw one for 700.
I wish I bought 3 of those.
Same, right? I know. I'm not much of a flipper, but I would. But yeah,
it was 60 when I got it. But I got the, when LootCrate was actually fine.
Yeah, when it was an actual Kickstarter, wasn't it? You had to wait for it to. Yeah, same. So yeah, it's hope. Pray with us, everyone. Fingers crossed. Hopefully, all this gets resolved, even if LootCrate does get dissolved. But
it's the same story. Everyone, it's ugly. And then they missed out, and then after that, they're crying. It would be the same with the turtle van. It would be the same.
Oh yeah.
Once
people
it's
pass
out,
on it.
Once people start getting it, they start crying.
Right.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see the secondary market on that NECA van. That's just gonna, that's gonna through the hump roof for sure. There we are. Lowest I've seen recently is 300 for the Spirit of Splinter. Yeah, they're having a Spirit of Splinter chat now. Tony, Spirit of Splinter was too scene specific for me, not shedding a tear for passing it on. Fair play. You've made your peace. Nice, well done. Configuration. Oh, really? I have 2 closed box of Spirit of Splinter. Oh, you've lit configuration up. There you go. I'm happy to pay that. There you go. I still have 2 mint. There you go. Some people still holding on to them. What are you gonna keep them mint? You're gonna let it go over 1,000, aren't you? I know you. Right. You'll wait for that grand mark to kick in. Bam, straight on eBay. Now mine's in there, and I was always going to unbox it. I kept the box for a while, and I thought, you know what, Ben, fucking just get rid of it. Yeah, I'm not going to sell any of that shit. It's going to go straight into my grave. I mean, it's a good thing. If any of us find ourselves in a financial pickle, anything could happen at any time. We always have our collection to fall back on. As heartbreaking as it is, to help us get out of that pickle. Do you know what I mean? But if there's one set I will not let go of, it's my TMNT collection, and they're not even worth it. They're still relatively cheap if you think about it compared to other shit. So I don't care. They're mine. Big old Optimus up there, you can go. Some of the other hot toys I've got, they can go. There's some more expensive shit, they can go. But yeah, that's kind of my heart lies right there. But yeah, so Drip, we haven't had you on the channel for so damn long. Let's kill the share button now. How the hell have you been, mate? You've been kicking ass in the diorama game. What was your last one? Was it the Kong versus Godzilla diorama you made?
Right, that was the last one, and that one took a while just because I've been busy with work. But yeah, that one was pretty cool. It was different, very different. Like going smaller was just that's where I noticed my patience started changing. I was like, man, like your fingers start shaking even more. So but it was a pretty cool project. And then now the next one is this guy. So
yeah, one last time for the crowd. Yeah, that's gonna be badass, man. It's already looking badass. But that Godzilla diorama, man, I thought, because I don't know if you're aware of Figure Mania show, Harold, on Instagram. He's like with toy photography, he's like the king of Godzilla toy photography. I'll link you his Instagrams. And I thought if you saw this, you'd freaking be in heaven, because that's literally his jam, absolute his jam. But I know what you mean when you start getting more intricate, your fucking hands start shaking even more with details. Exactly. I just don't know how these Warhammer painter guys do it. They've got 5 magnifying glasses on, and they're just fucking respect to them for doing that.
I bought my first one on my magnifying glass, and I was like, wow, this really helps, like calms you down a bit. But it's just like still you're looking through a big lens, so I was like, oh, I'm not used to this. But it was fun. And then I found what's his name? Oh my god, I forgot his name, but he's the one that sells the 3D printing, and he was the one that was like educating me a little bit. He's like, well, try these should be fine for these figures. And I was like, all right, cool. And then once he found out that I had a channel, he's like, okay, I'll give you like a little bit extra so you could, go
Nice.
So he was a pretty cool guy. And yeah, it was different. It was a different build. So that was the last one. And then I had another one that the commission, he fell off. You know, I guess times are tough. So he was like, I'm gonna step back. So and that one was actually gonna be the the Friday the 13th, the shack where the mom lives. Like they wanted me to build that one. So I was actually kind of getting ready for that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it right now so far that I'm working on.
Nice, mate. Yeah, you've been kicking ass, mate. Channel's booming as well, which is good to see. I love seeing my mates succeed, you know. I just love it. And Pietro, you let us know. How is your current diorama going? I know what you're working on.
The one I'm working on. I didn't work much lately, but yeah, it's still there. It's still there.
Yeah. Toka and Razar shed, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
That's going to kick ass, mate. Nah, you're doing well, mate. In your own time, Because I know I
have another one in mind. You know which one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I still want to know what your wife's going to think about that one.
Let's see.
Like, oh my God.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah. So I can't wait to oh no, sorry, mate, it made you adjust. Mav.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
No, I know you've been a busy boy working on some bits and pieces. And if the guys have been following the channel for a bit and on this show, you know kind of what he's working on at the moment. Do you want to give anything more away as to how it's going, or do you want to wait for the Instagram sexy shots?
No, mate. I can divulge. I've not got anything to show off. Last time I was on the show, I did show off one of the mice.
Yeah. Look at those. Look at those.
What's that, mate?
No, I was talking to Drip. He has to look at what you did.
Yeah. Because I think Drip's jade. I don't think Drip's seen what you've been working on.
No, but yeah. So for anybody else who don't know, I've been working on the biker mice from Mars. So a final mouse. So they are all now done. I can just, like you say, just need to take some sexy pics of them and get them posted up. So I still need to acquire 2 bikes, but I think what I might do is I'll send a picture of the mice for now, and then I'm going to look at getting some bikes, and then do a couple more pics later down the line. But I'm really excited with how they turned out, so I kind of want to share them now.
I bet, mate. I bet. Yeah, I can't wait. They turned out awesome, mate. Did you have them at hand, or do you have any at hand, or are they all elsewhere at the moment?
They're not, mate. And no, I can run and get them though. I don't mind showing them off.
Please.
Oh yeah. Just a little cheeky little, little.
Can't just tease us and not show us anything.
Glint of the nipple if you can. Yeah, it'll be great, man. We need some ladies on this channel, man. Jesus Christ. Oh dear. But yeah, mate, it's been going great. For me, I've just finished editing the showcase video for Pietro's farm diorama, the pizza slice episode, same format as what we did for the last 2. So that'll be released next week, which I'm really looking forward to. Obviously, I just put out the Get Crafty, showing off some 3D prints I bought from the community to give them a bit of a spotlight, and that's been going well. It's been well received. I've got beginner's guide finishing the last episode tomorrow, and then back on the tattoo custom. So I've got some Vallejo paints, going to get my head painting going, and let's just crack on and have a look at the chat whilst Mav is.
Let me ask you, how did you feel when you found out that Casey approved of your photography shot?
Dude, mate, like I couldn't believe it. I literally had to just do, where's my phone? I was just, I saw the notification.
When you saw it for the first time, like, how did you get?
Yeah, no, I had to pause. I was just like, are you fucking for real? And I just stared at what he wrote and just like, okay, this is Elias, there's a blue check mark and he's saying well done. And then my notification saying he liked the shot as well. Oh shit, he's actually liked the other one too. Fuck a duck, what's going on? So it was really like, yes, it was everything you would feel. I felt it. And it was great because the man barely is on Instagram.
Yeah,
barely
we
posts.
Took the photos. We were like,
and
hopefully Judith will give a like, NECA, but we didn't mention about Elias because we thought he would never reply. You know, so it's great.
Yeah,
carry on, man. Carry on, man.
That's ultimate compliment from somebody.
A hard critic, supposedly.
Sorry, mate. So they can drip. Sorry.
Because like when the first Casey from NECA came out, I remember like he didn't get the license to get the face because he was not wanting to be part of a toy. So to see him get like positive about what you guys did, I mean, I think that's amazing.
Yeah, man. And it was like when we saw Duz Machines' story when he peeled off the mask. Shout out to Duz for that as well. And he was like, yeah, I have since approved it. And that was the first hint we knew that he'd actually given the go ahead. He said, it still feels a bit weird, but I have since approved it. And we're like, awesome. Whatever Judith did, work her magic, probably would have fucking bats out or something. I don't know. And then, yeah, and now he's enjoying it. So that was kind of like, this is kind of surreal because we know it's him from when he commented on Duz Machines' post, and we know he barely spends any time on Instagram. So yeah, we do tag these people, not thinking they're ever going to notice it, but just on the off chance, it might be nice to get a little nod. Did not expect it from Elias whatsoever, so that was really fucking awesome. And so as soon as it happened, I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and I was like, screenshot and fucking just shared it everywhere. Look everyone, look who liked it.
I mean, with those photos, come on.
Well, if it weren't for your diorama, mate, so it's a fist bump, joint effort on that one, mate. So Mav, are you ready to show the nipples?
Yes,
Drip, get ready for some sexiness right now.
So here we go. So we've got Vinny. You can see.
Oh my god.
I would make you full screen, but the Zoom has taken that feature away from the fucking options, annoyingly.
Yeah, we got Throttle.
Wow.
And then my favorite, who I've just finished now, we've got Modo.
Oh my god. Very well. Wow, look at that arm. What?
It's fucking exactly like the show. It's awesome.
I mean, I'm speechless.
Yeah, mate. So I did the shoulder patch, so movable. So when you do move the arm, they'll all get out of the way. Filled in all the holes, so it's all there's no peg holes. You can move them around. There's going to be no paint rub. Articulated tails.
Wow.
I mean, it looks like you just bought them.
Oh, cheers, mate!
Unbelievable.
So yeah, I'm really, really, really pleased with them. And together as a set, they look. I'm like I say,
badass, mate. It's just bringing me back.
How long have you been working on this one?
So I mean, it's probably been about 3 months. So I mean, but the time that I can get to dedicate that to them is quite limited. It's just as and when, but yeah, I think it's probably been about that long. I think realistically.
Yeah, bit by bit, exactly.
No, it's a short time for what you
right.
do.
Like 3 months, really? That's
3 months, and probably just weekends and some nights. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's provided I procrastinate out my ass, because I will procrastinate. If I'm not feeling up for it for the day, I'll just do everything in my power not to do something, and even though I really want to itch on it. So for me, yeah. Custom turnaround for me is ridiculous unless it's just a standard repaint. That's why Tatsu's taking so long. But yeah, what time you're giving, what time you have that you're giving these customs is you're fucking every minute you're kicking ass in that time. So you're doing well, man. And they look like you fucking just bought them. I mean, you're bringing me back to my childhood with those, because I had the figures, and the figures themselves that we got were, they weren't exactly, they were good, but they could tell the cartoon there was a little bit of differences, and that's just straight out of the fucking screen, man. That's just really hitting your feels.
I purposely tried to make them like increasingly bigger in size. So Vinny, he's the smallest, so I went with the Bucky Cat body for him, and then Throttle, a little bit bigger body, and then obviously Modo, he's the biggest one of them all.
Yeah.
So, I tried to take everything into account.
Yeah, for sure, man. Because I mean, you could have easily just done all three the same size. I'm sure
if Super 7 does this, it would be all the same size.
Probably. Yeah.
So.
But if Super 7 do the bikes.
Yeah. $300 each.
Yeah. Appreciate you grabbing grabbing them to show us, Mav. So let's have a look at the old chat quickly whilst we're still here.
I missed out on the Spirit Splinter because it was too far stated yet, but let me get one joke. I don't know. New York Hustler is in my blood. Yep. I missed out on the Danny LootCrate. Sold out everywhere. Pre-order is supposed to end. Tip: anyone keeping the Spirit Splinter in box better think of removing the battery from the bonfire before it leaks.
No,
Good
there is
point.
there is a thing.
Oh yeah,
to separate the battery.
Oh yeah. There is a tab. There's a plastic tab you've got to pull out. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. There is. So it should be relatively right. Yes, the Mice Rock from Loco Lou. Tony, nothing special, but I made a Mezco Cholo, Hispanic gangster skull figure. Nice. Got to tag me in some pictures, dude. Comanche spinning art. I think that will defeat the purpose of keeping it in the box. They look excellent from Indra. It's referring to the biker mice. Mav, you're going to make the villain Lindberger. I think that was his name. Do you remember the villain from Biker Mice?
Yes, I don't think so. I think I might. Who knows? We'll see. I've got a backlog of customs that I want to do.
Yeah.
So maybe one day then, but at the moment he's down the line.
Down the line, that's it. Just I think my sort of main priority first and foremost, and then the bikes. But yeah, so I agree. Yeah, I've got the same as you. I've got a backlog, just trying to chip away at them when we can. Idris, I had the biker mice in my childhood too. There you go. They remember. They were popular. Scoreboard, hideout. Had it all, man. That's good stuff. Right, that is, damn, we are midnight. So I think if everyone's all right with it, might wrap it up here. So I don't want to keep anyone. So if anyone wants to bounce, by all means, I'll keep you here long enough. Appreciate everyone for stopping by. Chat, you've been kicking ass as always. I really appreciate you all for hanging out, and I hope it's been entertaining for you. Having a little discussion, and we will keep our eyes peeled on any more that develops in the LootCrate case and any news like that, and we'll bring it to you as soon as we know. As I say, yeah, all of these guys' social media handles are in the description. Drips as well, both YouTube and Instagram. And yeah, obviously you can see what he's working on next, so definitely stay tuned for that. And yes, I appreciate you all for joining us tonight. And yeah, Drip, thanks very much for joining us again, man. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been kick-ass having you again, and we'll definitely have you back on for sure. And yeah, Pietro, Mav, I love all your boys to death. Tom, sadly, he's been conked out. He's had to work, but can't wait to get him back on as well. And yeah, it's been awesome. And yeah, thanks again for joining with us. So with that, I think we will bid you all adieu. So let me get to the button to end it. Good night, gents. Tony, good night, everyone. I hope you have a fucking killer weekend, and I hope it's been a killer one already. And we'll see you in a couple of weeks' time. But if any juicy news comes cropping in between times, then be sure to check out our Instagrams. We will post it all there. And yeah, so stay tuned for more. And until then, we'll see you later. Take it easy. And I think we are out. There we are. That's it.